What's going on, guys? As you can see, got a haircut. Not too bad. Was definitely time, but more importantly, we are about to head to the gym. So, making up my pre-workout, I am going to use, this is the new stuff that I was telling you about, so Extreme Surge. Um, and with this one, it's the kind of green apple flavor, so it tastes pretty good. But I'm going to do 1 scoop of that. Got my banana that I'm going to eat real quick before I leave. Then we've got some, our aminos are in my bag, so I've got aminos that are in the bag and just some carb powder that I'll be taking like when I get there. Also got to drop off the friend's dog that we were watching over the weekend, and then we're going to do some grocery shopping today, so let's get ready to go. Alright guys, pre-workout is kicking in, so we're gonna switch over to the commentary now and start our warm-up, then straight into chest day. Let's go. Alright, so what I normally like to do every time I get into the gym is I start with some dynamic warm-ups. With this, you can see I'm just doing a little bit of stretching, some side knees, and the entire point of this is just to loosen up and warm up that lower back and those hips. As especially with all the compound movements, squat, bench, deadlift, you tend to utilize a lot of your lower back, regardless of whether or not you actually want to. But then after I've warmed up that a little bit, do some hip thrusts. Again, we're focusing on just warming up that lower back, warming up the hips, getting everything ready to start lifting. Some windshield wipers, and yeah, with this, again, like I said, just some standard dynamic movements. So as you'll notice, I'm not holding any position, any stretch for more than a couple seconds, and I'm trying to constantly stay moving. forgot to take my watch off there. So yeah, this is a really good thing to do every time you step in the gym, just to help prevent injury. I really focus on warming up pretty much everything from my hips to my lower back, upper back, my shoulders, pretty much everything I can. And this is, I believe at least, this has really helped prevent injury over the years that I've been lifting. So yeah, definitely recommend if you haven't been doing this, give it a try. I also take this time usually just to get my mind kind of ready to lift in the gym. So next, after that's finished, all the mat work, normally what I'll do is I'll take a lacrosse ball like this, and I'll actually use it against a wall because I can move it around a little easier and position it better. But I was a little lazy, didn't want to move the camera, so I just lay it on the floor. And what I do with this is I'll use it to work out any knots or any kind of scar tissue that I have, or any pain points like in my shoulders, or my chest, my triceps, biceps, pretty much anywhere on my upper body, I'll tend to use this. And again, this is another thing that has really helped with preventing injury and kind of like injury recovery. So anytime I feel like I have a really tight or sore shoulder, I do this a couple times a day, and it really helps break down any of that kind of scar tissue that's building up. Next, moving into just some band work, again, loosening up the rotator cuffs, really focusing on warming up whatever muscle group or whatever joints, ligaments that we're actually going to be using in the workout today. So, pretty standard stuff, nice controlled movements. And with this, I know it's sped up a little bit and you can't tell, but I'm just moving I'm moving fairly slow through each movement, really focusing on squeezing the muscle, contracting it, and getting blood flowing into the muscles, especially on the shoulders, rotator cuffs, and then into the chest. So again, definitely something I would recommend very highly if you haven't been doing any kind of dynamic warm-ups, is to start doing them before your workouts, and I guarantee you'll notice a huge change when you start to actually lift. And once I get into my first exercise for the day, which is going to be flat barbell bench, I just start from empty bar, warming up a few reps. Like to go through the movement and really just focus on my form, focus on driving, even with lightweight. as you saw. Started with 95 up to 135, then went into my first working set here. Decided to throw on my wrist wraps. I do this mainly just because I've had issues in the past going a little heavier. My wrists tend to hurt a lot, so as the weight goes up a little bit, I prefer just to be safe rather than sorry. But here we go with the first working set. We are at 205. Yeah, 205. And with this one, goal was between 4 to 6 reps, and I believe I got 4 reps. So yeah. Actually, no, this is my second working set. So yeah, the camera died in the middle of my first set, so I didn't throw that in there. But first set was 195. And again, I got 4 reps on that. Goal was 4 to 6. This is my second 205, 4 reps, as you can see there. Went pretty smooth. Then into my next one, this was my final set. So yeah, I didn't show my third working set, which was 210. Yeah, 210. Again, I got 4 reps. And here, this was my top set at 220. Yeah, that looks like 220. And I got, 4 reps there again. So pretty good. Then next, into some slingshot overloads. Started out with 260 on the bar. And just doing some sets of 5. So this was my first set. As you can see, I'm not going all the way down to my chest, and the reason behind that is the safety bars on the side. Fortunately, it's the bench and the bars are pretty much just at the height where if they're down one notch lower to where I could touch my chest, I wouldn't be able to drop the bar if I had to. So a couple times in the video you might notice I'll catch it on my right side and it kind of throws off part of the lift, but yeah, overall pretty good. So a few sets of that to finish off flat. Then I moved on to some incline dumbbell, and with this really focusing on just controlled movements. So for the rest of these movements, our goal rep range and our goal sets are going to be 4 sets and anywhere from 12 to 15 reps. With this one, I started out fairly heavy and then just kind of pyramided down in weight with every single set. So I'm trying to stay right around an RPE of, say, 8 to 9 as I hit that 12 to 15 rep range. So yeah, started out with 60s, got 12 or 13 reps, dropped it down to 50s, same thing, then 40s, same thing, and finally finished off with 30s on my last set. And this is another thing I like to do pretty much with most of my chest movements, is just really try and squeeze and force extra blood into it between sets. So kind of nice, really kind of forces and continues the pump, which at least I like. So next, moved on to a seated cable fly. Now this is actually one of my favorite movements for chest, especially to try and target kind of your upper and inner chest. Now I know that a lot of people are going to say you can't hit your inner chest, there is no inner chest. Well, yes and no. To me, if you can feel the inner portion of your chest working more, then I like to say you can actually target your inner chest, and there is an inner chest. So bro science, be it whatever you may, but this movement, if you haven't tried it before, give it a try. Really focus on squeezing the handles as hard as you can all the way through the movement as you come up, and then just nice and slow back. Try not to let your hands pass your chest, just to keep your shoulders in a safe position. But yeah, after that was my last chest movement for then. Moved into some shoulders. So it's just some side lateral raises, nice controlled movements, as you can see, going real slow. Trying really hard to pull from my pinky, so I'm focusing on that lateral head of the delt. And again, just nice controlled reps. So I'm not going too heavy. I think I started with 25s, dropped it down to 20s. And yeah, pretty simple stuff. After I started to fatigue, just kind of did a little bit of, used a little bit of momentum and pumped out the last couple reps. So next, moving on to some rear delts. Now, if you haven't tried this movement before, give it a try. I guarantee you're going to feel it in your rear delts. So it's almost a bit of a row, but as you'll see as I get to the side view here, I'm flying out and really focusing on my rear delts. So you can see it right there. Boom, delts. Boom, squeeze, squeeze. So you can see my hands coming forward, and I squeeze them as I come back. I also use my belt there just so I don't have to worry about my lower back, because as you saw, it was a little bit rounded. And I'd rather not have to worry about it, keep the focus on the muscle that I'm trying to target. So my belt just helps with that. Now, next, moved into, this is a combination of a shoulder movement and a chest movement. Again, a really good movement if you haven't tried it before. I call them a spend front raise. So similar to a spend press if you know what those are, but you're just keeping your arms as straight as possible, squeezing those plates together and really focusing on your chest and your front delts. So as you're raising, squeeze those plates and squeeze your chest together, and you'll be amazed at how hard this can be, especially once you start getting over like 8 to 10 reps. But yeah, if you haven't tried that before, definitely give it a try. You'll feel a wicked pump in your chest. Alright guys, workout finished, so pretty good workout today. Felt really good. Let's see. Yeah, put up 275 for slingshot bench for 3 reps. Yeah, felt pretty good. 260, 265 felt real good, so strength is going up. Still only got like 220 for 3 reps? Yeah, something like that, 3 reps I think. So yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. Got 1 more week left on this kind of strength section of the program. Then maybe we'll test our 1 rep maxes again. We'll see. It's been probably about 6 weeks since I tested them last. Oh man, yeah, my chest is still really sore. But yeah, pretty good workout for the most part. Just did chest and shoulders today. My tricep was feeling a little funny after benching, so I didn't want to hit triceps. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully I didn't tweak it or anything. I'll see how it feels tomorrow, but just kind of like maybe pushed a little bit hard on the bench. Because one thing I've been doing with bench pressing a lot lately, or since I started this program, is I've been narrowing my grip a little bit. So previously I used to bench like pretty far out and pretty wide, and with this I've kind of started bringing it in just a little bit so that when I'm at the bottom and I'm coming down pretty much level with the bottom of my chest, my forearms are pretty vertical, versus before they tended to be kind of a little tweaked out. So that tended to put a little bit too much pressure on my shoulder joint, my rotator cuff of my shoulders. So a little bit of a change there. Bringing it in a little narrower is definitely involving a little bit more tricep. So I've noticed that for sure going heavier. My triceps are getting sore after benching a little bit more. So definitely a little bit of a change. But yeah, pretty good workout. Trying to decide if I want to do cardio. It's already like 4 o'clock. I don't think so. We're bulking. We don't need to do cardio. Fluffy mode engaged. But no, we're gonna head to the store, pick up some groceries. Need to make a protein shake, and yeah, I think that's about it. I'm not sure when we get home. I've got to mow the lawn, got to do a few more things around the house, and then I got to start editing. Fun stuff. Pretty exciting day. But no, dropped off the dog on the way here. Little buddy, very cute. And yeah. All right. I'm just kind of sitting here talking to you guys. It's really nice out right now. It's a nice breeze, nice and cool, but I need to get going. So I will see you guys after the store. Alright guys, check it out. So this is what we got from the store. You can see, got some asparagus, broccoli, chicken as always. About 5 pounds of chicken because we have 40 ounces. We have 40 ounces of chicken left over from last week that we didn't use. So that is defrosting in the fridge. And then got another 5 pounds. Eggs on eggs on eggs. So with this, normally I would get like a 5 dozen pack of eggs. But this week we needed 6 dozen between myself and the wife. And 2, the 5 dozen pack is like $6.90 for 5 dozen large eggs. Now, these guys, which basically broke down to I think like $1.38 per pack or $1.37, something like that. You guys can do the math if you want. But these guys were $1.38 a dozen. So for the same exact price, I'm able to get extra large instead of just large, and I got 6, which is what we needed for this week anyway. Now behind that, I've got one of the best things ever, Kodiak Cakes protein pancake and waffle mix. This stuff, if you haven't tried it before, and if you have it at your store, give it a try. Costco is definitely the best place to pick it up. It's the cheapest. I think it's only like $10 for, what is this, 4.5 pounds, whereas most of the grocery stores, let me do this. So most of the grocery stores that I've seen it at, it's, sorry. So most of the grocery stores that I've seen it at, it's actually like $5 per pound. So yeah, if you guys have a Costco membership and haven't tried these guys, give them a try. Super good. One of these days I'll show you a couple different recipes I like to use to make pancakes or just basic waffles, which I'm doing right now. Just 50-50 mix and water, and then throw some chocolate chips in there, and you got yourself a damn good waffle. But anyway, moving on. We've got Kirkland non-fat Greek yogurt. So we used to get the Fayet, but this guy is cheaper, pretty much identical macros, and tastes exactly the same. I mean, it's non-fat Greek yogurt, so they all kind of taste a little funky, but mix it. I like to mix it with granola and honey, so it tastes pretty good after that. But over here, 7 Granny Smith apples for the wife, 3 green bell peppers, again for the wife, sugar-free French vanilla coffee stuff for the wife. Lots of strawberries. These are a pretty good deal. It was 4 for $5, so they were $1.25 a piece. So yeah, pretty good deal for strawberries. They're in season right now, so they're cheap. I still am using the frozen strawberries, which didn't get any this week, as you can see, just because I've still got quite a bit left over from last week. And the last thing on the counter, ground turkey. So this, normally I would go with the 93.7 lean ground turkey. As you can see here, this is 85.15. So it's got a little bit more fat, but the reason I went with that was, one, the 93.7 was about $4.50 a pound. These guys were buy one get one free for $4 a pound, which makes it $2 a pound, which you almost never see turkey at $2 a pound around here. So got a whole bunch of it, 6 pounds. The wife needs just over 2 pounds this week. So we're going to throw the rest of it in the freezer, and that'll be great. Like I said, a little higher fat, but that's okay. We can compensate for it. So yeah, if you guys see sales like that, jump on them, because that is an amazing price for ground turkey. So yeah, I might even go back and get some more a little bit later. Maybe tomorrow when I go into town for my workout, if there's any left. Sale was only good through like the 23rd, so I think that's what, Wednesday. I think. Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday. But anyway, these are the groceries. As you can see, lots of good stuff. I don't remember if I mentioned broccoli, as always, bodybuilder staple. So yeah, pretty simple stuff. Overall, total price for all this was about $87. So I mean, and the only thing that this really doesn't include is like carb sources, but at the same time, this is pretty much protein for an entire week for 2 people. So that's pretty damn cheap. Maybe one of... Dog toys. Yes, hello Milo. Hello, who's your good boy? Who's my good boy? You want your toy? Ready? Go get it. Oh, and there's Chewy. Yes, hello, who's your cutie? Oh, yes, Chewy. Belly rubs. Oh, belly rubs. He's such a cutie. He loves his belly rubs. And Milo loves his squeaker toys. As you can hear. But, like I was saying, maybe one of the... Milo, stop it! Stop it! Stop! Stop with the squeaker for just a minute. Milo. Stop. Milo. Milo. Play with something that doesn't have a squeaker, darn it. But yeah, like I was saying, maybe one of these... You wait till the moment I talk just to start squeaking. Can I have it? Can I have it? Give me the squeaker. Give me the squeaker. I'll throw it in just a second, okay? Let me finish this. As I was saying, 3rd time's a charm, right? Maybe one of these weeks I'll do like a bulking on a budget series or something where I go through and only have, say, $50 to spend on an entire week's worth of food where I'm eating over 4,000 calories a day. So that would be a pretty good challenge. Definitely not too difficult to do if you shop sales. But yeah, it would be something kind of interesting, something kind of fun to do. We'll have to see. So, like I was saying, this doesn't include a lot of my carb sources, which those include oatmeal and brown rice for this week. So that's pretty cheap stuff. I mean, I get... hold on a second. There we go, yeah. So, like I said, I get not brown rice, white rice. I get my white rice from Costco. Again, love Costco for bulk foods. I get the 25-pound jasmine white rice, the homai, for I think it's like $12. So it works out to like 50 cents a pound or something. Really good deal. And yeah, oatmeal, which we get at a store called Winco, which is basically they've got this whole like bulk food section where you can bag and pack your own food. And again, that's only like 50 cents a pound. So super cheap there. Yeah, pretty good day. Good workout. Got a lot of stuff done. Got to put this stuff away, and then it's time to mow the lawn. Yay! Which, that's all right. Sun's getting a little low. Looks kind of nice out there. Our lawn looks like crap. Oh my gosh, so bright. Not when we... There we go. There we go. Yeah. So as you guys can see, our lawn looks just so dead. We don't have a sprinkler system, but trying to water it is okay. Looks a little better when we mow. So, yeah. Super shitty, but it's alright. It's been hydro-seeded because this whole... If I didn't mention it before, this is a brand new construction, this house. So the lawn was completely hydro-seeded, and apparently with hydro-seeded lawn, you get a hell of a lot... Damn it, I'm super dark. Come back! There we go. So yeah, this is a brand new construction, hydro-seeded lawn, and apparently with hydro-seeding, you tend to get a whole lot of weeds, which really sucks. But not a whole lot I can do about it at this point. We've gone through, used some weed killer, fertilizer, everything we can. So Tomorrow I might go out and try and use the weed killer again a little bit. But yeah, we'll have to see. Kind of sucks. But it is what it is. No worries. Next year we're planning on putting in a sprinkler system and extending the fence a little bit, so it should be much easier to take care of once we do that. So yeah, that's really about it for right now. I think I'm going to end the vlog here for today. Not a whole lot else going on, just chores around the house.
Oh, yes, hello. Oh, you're a good boy. Oh, my little Julie. Oh, my little Julie. Yes. Oh. Yes, you're such a good boy. Can you say hello to everybody on YouTube? Can you say hello? Yeah. Hello. Hello. How about you, Milo? Milo. Milo. Milo and Julie.
But yeah, like I said, guys, gonna end the vlog here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Please leave a like, or please like the video if you guys enjoyed it. If not, throw it a like anyway. Just helps support the channel. And let me know what you guys think down below. If there's anything you want me to change, if you guys want to see more of something, less of something, just let me know. Don't forget, as always, share, subscribe, show your friends. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's vlog and today's workout. I will see you guys tomorrow.